So it's what is it? Monday morning, the 17th of August. And midterms are creeping up on us, and before we know it, they'll be here. But before we go out and cast our ballots, we really need to take a good look at who the candidates are and the people you'll be voting for. Now, if you're a Republican and you vote for a Republican candidate, see where they make their money, where their money comes from. Because a little bit of light reading I've been doing here over the last however long it's been, uh, as we all know, Republicans are very quick to take corporate money. Something that I have railed against, well, ever since I started doing these videos. And it's something that Democratic socialists are also railing against, the corporate PAC money. Because, well, obvious reasons. Politician takes corporate PAC money, and the politician no longer is working for the people. The politician is working for that corporation or the many corporations or whatever. Of course, as we all know, we are in the middle of another, hopefully not forever, war in Iran. And also, as we all know, it's a war that we should not be fighting. Trump started this. He had no reason to start it other than it was a wonderful distraction from the Epstein files. Now, back in '01, towers were hit, Pentagon was hit, and there was another plane that was heading toward, I think it was the White House. That was the one that crashed in Pennsylvania. Excuse me. And after that, war was declared on Iraq for alleged weapons of mass destruction that Saddam Hussein allegedly had. We later found out that there were no such weapons of mass destruction, and it was all a lie. Hence, what I'm going to bring up here. It's the fact that contractors, people connected with Iraq and Afghanistan, made billions of dollars off of that, off of those two basic wars. There was two, because it was Iraq and then Afghanistan. But people made billions of dollars off of that 20-year-long war that ended with no resolution. As soon as Saddam Hussein was found, we should have got the hell out. But no, that was too much money to be made. Why would we want to do that? So that's where I'm going with this. The money to be made. So the United States is no longer starting war, well, getting involved in wars because it's the right thing to do. There getting involved in them because there's money to be made. Boeing, um, Blackwater, gosh, there was another one, and I can't remember, but there were several, several contractors that made tons of money off of Iraq and Afghanistan. Now we got this thing going on in Iran, and other than it being a big fat distraction from the Epstein files, Trump has another reason on why he wants to do this. It's because he wants to take their oil. Make no mistake, it's not going to benefit America if he does happen to get his hands on it. It's going to benefit him and his family and his buddies. It's the same thing that's happening in Venezuela right now. Because America is, for all intent, well, we're running Venezuela, probably running it into the ground. $13 billion of Venezuelan money has gone missing, and no one can find it. Trump's presidency has been nothing more than one huge heist. Like I was saying the other night, he's not good with business. He's not a good businessman. He's a terrible businessman. 6 businesses he had, all bankrupt. So his goal is to bankrupt this country. He is robbing us blind, piddly-farting around with his vanity projects, stupid ballroom that nobody needs and nobody wants, redoing the reflecting pool for no apparent reason other than just because, painting statues 24 karat gold, trying to put his name on the Kennedy Center. This is nothing more than his vanity. This is all he cares about. He doesn't care about anything else. He has completely lost interest in the war with Iran that he started because there's no way to get out of it where he could save face. Apparently, he also has delusions of grandeur when it comes to claiming the Strait of Hormuz American territory. I really believe, as I'm sure we all do, that Iran is going to have something to say about that. So when you get out to vote this November, please, for the good of this country, for the good of everyone that lives here, vote these people out of office. Get the Republicans out and away from power, as far away from power as can possibly be done. Stop Trump in his tracks. See, and that's the other thing. They're going to lose the House. There's a good chance that they could lose control of the Senate. Trump isn't out going out, he's not going out and campaigning for any Republicans. Republicans are not accepting debate challenges from their Democratic opponents. And that can mean one of two things. Republicans are scared to have to answer tough questions, or Trump has plans for this election. He's going to pitch a fit that it was stolen. So be prepared for one court case after another. And maybe these Republican candidates are, well, they have nothing to run on. They've hitched their wagons to Trump. Trump has no good policy. And he is, like his businesses, running this country into the ground. So I don't know. The only thing I do know is that in the midterms, elect Democrats. It's the best thing you could do to save our democracy. And then when the general in 28 comes up, again, same thing. Democrats. And Democrats, anybody that's running that might be listening to, watching this, don't make promises you're not prepared to keep. If you want to be able to win again in 28, don't lie. Don't make promises you know you can't keep. Anyway, that's my rant, my conversation, my opinions. And if you could, subscribe. I have 13 subscribers. Whoa! That's this many plus this many. 13. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Thank you to all of my 13 subscribers for subscribing. So hit that like button, comment, pop a blue heart in the comment section. Works through the algorithm or whatever. And I'm going to end this now. And to all of my internet friends, the ones that are subscribed, that are, the 13, thank you. And to the ones that haven't subscribed yet, and for everybody, take care of yourselves wherever you are.